Donald Trump made more money last year than most NFL franchises are worth total. $2.2 billion in 1 year while serving, allegedly, as the President of the United States. And when reporters asked the fraud father how, he answered like a guy explaining his fantasy football league to a waitress who's just waiting to take his drink order. So look, in Trump's new financial disclosure, it's 927 pages and it dropped this week, had a big number in it. $2.2 billion in total 2025 income, up from $622 million the year before he took office. But my president, he donates all his paycheck. He doesn't get rich off of it. Well, MAGA, you've got your numbers. And now more than half of it, at least $1.2 billion, came from crypto like we've reported before, because World Liberty Financial, the family business that his sons launched with the sons of his own Middle East envoy, brought in over $500 million in token sales. Trump's meme coin business pulled in another $635 million just in royalties off of a coin stamped with his face. And asked directly why he is profiting off of his presidency, he had a great answer.
Critics would say you're profiting off the presidency.
Well, you know why I'm profiting? Because the stock market's going up. Everybody's profiting. If you have a 401k, how's your 401k done? It's about up 85%. Thank you, President Trump. So we're all profiting. I'm profiting because I have a lot of money and a lot of cash, and I give it to institutions. I don't know if they know what they're doing or not, but they buy a vast array of things.
Great for him. Everybody's profiting. Everybody. Everyone did not make $2.2 billion last year. Everybody is checking on if the store brand soup is on sale. But I do want to focus in on one specific thing that he said in that same press gaggle, because nobody really is talking about this, and it says a lot. Because describing his own money managers, Trump says, quote, "I think it's called a blind account." He thinks it's called a blind account. This man has $2.2 billion flowing in through an arrangement whose name he's guessing at. It's like your grandpa calling every gaming console the Nintendo. Look, it's a blind trust, but it's not really, because his own son runs it. But sure, a blind account. Whatever. And why do you think, out of every president in American history, Donald Trump is the one who can't name the one thing that is holding his own money? Why do you think that is? And by the way, here's who actually bought in to his investments. That firm linked to the Abu Dhabi royal family used a stable coin from Trump's own crypto company to complete a $2 billion investment into Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange. And Binance's founder, Changpeng Zhao, pleaded guilty back in 2023 to letting his platform launder money, including, prosecutors said, transactions tied to sanctioned groups. He served 4 months. In October, Trump pardoned him completely. And weeks before that, Binance had agreed to list the Trump family's own stablecoin. And you may recall that on 60 Minutes, when he was asked why he pardoned the guy, Trump said, "I don't know who he is. I know nothing about the guy."
His crypto exchange, Binance, helped facilitate a $2 billion purchase of World Liberty Financial's stablecoin. And then you pardoned CZ. How do you address the appearance of pay for play?
Well, here's the thing. I know nothing about it because I'm too busy doing the other.
But he got a pardon.
I can only tell you this. My sons are into it. I'm glad they are, because it's probably a great industry, crypto. I think it's good. You know, they're running a business. They're not in government.
That guy's company was in business with your family's company. You weren't confused. You just got paid. And I've got to ask you guys, I don't know how we fix this. How do we fix this problem? Politicians should not be getting ridiculously rich because of their public influence. So drop a comment. What is your solution? And meanwhile, we have told you how regular people who bought Trump's meme coin got wrecked. It spiked above $74 the day it launched. As of this week, it's trading around $1.60. One podcaster ran the math. If you invested $10,000, invested on Inauguration Day, It's worth $415 now. Yet Trump made $500 million in royalties regardless of what happened to that coin afterwards because he got paid on the way in, not on the way out. And of course, the White House, they have been on full court press mode on this one with the same messaging delivered by 3 different spokespeople across 3 different networks in one sentence. There are no conflicts of interest. You know what? Just say it enough times and maybe it'll become true. Or you'll just tune it out like that smoke alarm chirp that goes off in your house. And do me a favor, subscribe, because a president making $2 billion doesn't get to run from transparency. And we are going to keep hammering this story every time we learn more.